kitchen. Live, laugh, learn, and eat. That's what we do best here. We are back with Joe Parkhurst, owner of the hugely popular, fair, famous Old West Cinnamon Rolls. We are so excited to have you here. So, Joe, this is a family affair for you. This really is a family business.
Oh, yeah.
When did you get involved in this?
I got involved in this about 1972 when my mom created the recipe in our kitchen in Shell Beach, California.
So how did she create this recipe?
She was just working on different kinds of bread, and she made one. Everybody said, you know, that's so good you could sell it, so she did.
And they started calling it Joe's bread?
Well, you know, she used my picture. It said, Joe's says it's the best bread I ever ate, and technically I did actually say that, so it's true. And everybody in the neighborhood started calling it Joe bread. All the kids in the neighborhood would come by and say, hey, did your mom have any more of that Joe bread? And I'd go, well, you know, I thought we were going to the beach, but you know.
Listen, this likely may be the best bread that anyone has ever eaten in their lives. Shanti, go ahead and bring it in. Thank you, honey. So it's become fair famous. Can you explain for some people that don't understand what fair famous is, what exactly that means? Because we were confused.
Well, my mom was trying to promote her mix, so she took it to the local county fair. She tried giving samples, but then she decided to sell the samples, and then pretty soon she had this huge line of hundreds of people waiting for them to come out of the oven. And that segued into making cinnamon rolls, which she came up with on a slow day at the Arizona State Fair when a little girl came by and said, can you make me something sweet? And so she did, and you know, the rest is history. Here we are.
And it took off from there, and since then you've been going up and down the coast of California and many other states, 2 state fairs, and we just saw some pictures there. People will wait in line for hours to get one of these Cinnabons.
Definitely
Cinnamon rolls, excuse me, let's not be confused.
Let's not be confused.
Look at that. I mean, they really are that good. As you notice, no one is speaking over there at the counter. That means your food is delicious. Can you show us how to make these?
Hold on.
I would love to show you.
Yeah. Okay, how do we do this?
Okay, well, first we take some flour. We put it on our board so the dough doesn't stick.
Okay.
Now, here's some dough that I made earlier.
Wow, that's
Nice
just a
and
little bit of
risen.
dough.
A little
Just a little bit. Okay,
Take
do you need
that
me to
out.
move any of this? You okay?
A little more flour.
Okay.
And then we've let it rise in a rectangle because ultimately we want it to be a rectangle.
Oh my goodness, I love that smell.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
So how many cinnamon rolls will this make?
This is going to make about 40 cinnamon rolls.
40 cinnamon rolls.
That's not enough.
No.
I'm sorry.
I know, so
That's
we're
like
gonna
enough
make
for
more
me
if
and
you
nobody
need 'em.
else.
Yeah, Allie and I need 40 just for us.
So we're going to roll it out, get a nice uniform.
So you got to put some brawn behind it too to get it.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
At the fair we cheat. We have a dough roller, but we use a lot more dough too.
Where I'm from, this is some of that make you want to slap your mama bread.
Well, they were thinking about naming it that, but it didn't go over well.
Yeah.
No, and then it was already taken.
Steven just whispered to me, oh my gosh, this is so good.
Okay, so that is a whole lot of, it's butter?
This is margarine. You can use butter.
Okay.
Now we've used margarine
Good, we're
because it's
saving
easier
calories.
to spread. As I mentioned, you know, we make a lot of these, so speed is kind of important.
How much margarine is that?
This is 1.5 pounds.
To make 40?
Yes.
Just 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, this isn't when you care. You just go for it.
And you use the margarine because it spreads better?
Well, it's just faster. Yeah, butter's
Okay.
very hard.
Okay. I see. So then you just,
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
well, I mean, it seems fairly easy.
It is easy. It just takes about 40 years to get.
It's easy. Once 40 years later, you'll get it down.
Exactly.
How does your mom feel about you sharing this family secret with everybody?
My mom loves it. We all share. The whole family's in it. My brother goes and does fairs. My son does fairs.
But now
We all
everybody
work-
knows how to make it.
Yeah.
But they don't make it the way he does.
It was a secret.
Things that
Except
look
it's right
simple are
on
only
the
'cause you make
bag of mix,
There will
unfortunately.
be a secret ingredient. Watch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now this is what I won't tell you.
Well, you know how there's always a secret ingredient that they don't tell you, like in the dough? So there's something in here we don't know about.
Usually it's cinnamon.
Exactly. So how much sugar would you use for 40 cinnamon rolls?
About 5 pounds, actually.
5 pounds.
10 for a full batch.
Okay, so at a typical fair, at a typical state fair, how many cinnamon rolls do you think you would sell in a week?
Well, all the fairs are different, but we can sell 40 or 50,000 sometimes.
What? Whoa.
That's a whole lot of buns, babe.
That is a whole
A
lot.
lot of buns.
And the thing is, at fairs, there's so many places that you can eat that if you have a line at your booth, you know it's good because
Yeah.
everyone has so many choices.
Exactly.
Tell you, there's something about the smell of fresh baked bread that you can't beat.
So you just keep folding it.
Okay, this is our gooey center here.
Okay.
And it's also making our shape, and this is what makes the center like this. And I fold the fold.
Oh my God. gosh.
And then I
Do
roll that
people
over.
watch you make this?
Yeah,
in
we
the-
do it right in front of everybody. And then they watch us bake them, and they watch us take them out of the oven, and then we watch them eat them. So
And you watch them smile.
they do smile. They're pretty happy. We get the same people every year. I waited all year for these.
Now, could you buy them?
We
and
always say, yeah, we waited all year for you. So
do you sell them where somebody could buy them and freeze them?
we do sell them frozen. You can take and bake.
And
we
make them
call
at home?
Absolutely.
I'm going to
Take
move
them
this because I see you need some room over there.
Have you ever had anyone call and say, I want like 300 or 3,000 cinnamon rolls?
all the time. We get some amazing orders. Especially at our bakery, sometimes we get.
Oh my gosh, you're very fast with that. Are you ever worried about a finger? Woo!
Well, you notice I'm missing a couple.
Can you imagine this for Christmas morning, Joe?
I
Oh
actually
my
can't.
gosh.
Can remember.
Do that again. I want to.
So then you just place them in a baking pan.
Yes, I do. Just think of a little grid in there. Everyone gets its own little space.
Do you have to spray the pan with anything?
We do just to keep them from sticking, but
Okay. And you let them rise, I
and then
imagine?
they're going to rise about another 40 minutes.
Okay.
You know, since I was a kid, I have been widely known as a cinnamon roll connoisseur.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on your resume.
Yeah.
Not just baseball player.
And
professional
I will, on national television, go on record as saying this is easily the best cinnamon roll I've ever had. I mean, this is amazing. The way that
Okay.
the way that you crunchy the corners up.
Crunchy the corners. That's the official.
That's the technical term.
Culinary
You know?
term for that. Yes.
I learned that at culinary school.
It's a verb.
You got to crunchy the corners up.
There you go.
Okay, so these have been
These I
sat
made
for 40
earlier.
minutes to rise.
They've
Okay.
been rising for about another 40 minutes.
Okay.
They're ready to go in the oven.
All right, so we pop those in the oven. We put them in for how long?
These in. They're going to go in for about 25 minutes,
At what temperature?
about 350.
Oh my gosh, here they are.
And then what happens
Debbie, you're gonna freak out.
is they come out. They look like
Oh, spatula right here, sir.
Yes.
Right here.
Oh,
And then
wow.
scrape all that goodness off of there. Oh wow.
all the goodness.
You didn't miss
Can I just eat right off of here?
You can eat right off of there.
That
Yes,
is
you can.
incredible.
You need
I want
ice stuff.
What?
icing.
Yeah, you need the ice.
Oh, Debbie can't miss out on the icing.
You're missing
Gotta
a whole
have
other
it.
element.
Yeah.
Do you ever get sick of eating this?
I don't get sick of eating them. What I do is I wait for just that one. You know, sometimes you get that one roll that comes out and you just go, oh my God, don't sell that one. Put that one aside.
Oh, see?
That was the
Look at so good. All right. Amazing, amazing. And also, you know who is amazing? Our next guest. Up next is we're talking with motivational speaker and author Lizzie Velasquez. And talking about her new show,